After this trip, I felt that there's more to see in this world, more cultures to get exposed to.
Happy trails, brother.
Welcome to the gateway.
Different people to meet, different stories to hear. So at least I want to travel more. My name is Ali Alghfeli, and I'm from Al city, from the United Arab Emirates. And I did a journey across the States of America with my Land Cruiser pickup truck. To be honest, I didn't have any fears when I was planning the trip, you know. I studied in the States. The Americans were super nice during my educational path. I just went for it. So while I was studying in Seattle, I had a couple of vacations. I either came back to the United Arab Emirates or I backpacked. I visited a couple of countries in Latin America, Central America, but I've never did this like American road trip that a lot of people talk about and I see in the movies. And I wanted to do the best road trip that I'm gonna always remember. Visit all the states. I wanted to see the culture. I wanted to see the history. I wanted to visit those small towns in the middle of nowhere. I chose this truck for this road trip because this car specifically, you know, I had a lot of great memories with. It's just a part of my childhood and a part of my culture. And I wanted to continue those memories across the states and then bring it back to just remember my trips and the people I met across the states. For those who don't know, I named the car Shaheen. The name Shaheen is a type of a peregrine falcon, as you know. It's also on the national emblem of the country. As a joke, I had a camel named Shaheen, but now it's not fast anymore. I was working in New York last summer. I had 1 quarter left in Seattle. So the question was, how am I gonna go from New York to Seattle? Divided the whole US map into 3 phases. And I got the car in New York, drove all the way to Maine, south to Miami, covering the whole East Coast, and drove diagonally to Seattle. So that was for the first phase. For the second phase, I did the West Coast, drove all the way to New Mexico and back to Seattle. And then for the last phase, I drove through the northern parts of the States, all the way to the East Coast, where I shipped the car.
مرحبا صار في كاليفورنيا.
مرحبا صار في أورجون.
مرحبا في ألاباما.
في ميسيسيبي. في تينيسي.
في مين.
مرحبا صار في ساوث داكوتا.
في ويسكونسن.
Via Indiana.
في كنتاكي.
مرحبا صار في Chicago, Illinois.
Well, if there's one person that I would be totally honored to join in one of his great adventures, and that would be His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Maktoum. This guy is a legend.
Ali, keep doing what you're doing, man. You're lucky to be able to do it. Count your blessing, drive carefully, and may God keeps you healthy and happy.
So the car was great. That was one of the first reasons I chose this car, because it was durable. Drove it through a lot of terrains, snow, sand, unpaved roads. It's funny, but a lot of people in the States recognized that car and how durable it was.
We drove hundreds of miles to be here right now.
مرحبا صار.
في فيلادلفيا.
Well, throughout this trip, a lot of people stopped me and they even gave me great offers to buy the car, but I just didn't sell. You know, who sells his memories? Every single part of this car reminds me of, you know, a different story across the States. So I'm not gonna sell this car ever. Who sells his friend?